Hello and welcome to Kehkasha's class. Today we are going to read the concluding part of The Magic Broom. Yes, the magic broom. Phillpippa's magic broom. Not the ordinary broom that we have. But before I continue, please do share these classes with your friends so that they will also enjoy and learn with the help of them. Subscribe to my class and please share your comments about the class. I will be waiting to read them. Now let's move on. There is a beautiful quote by an American author, Mason Cooley. He had said, "Reading gives us some place to go when we have to stay where we are." As I have told you earlier, that reading books is a very good habit. Books are the best companions which one could have, because reading not only enriches your mind but also helps you to explore different places and things while sitting at one place. So keep reading, my friends. The Magic Broom. Yes, the magic broom. We are all familiar with Phillpippa, and she had bought a broom from the market which was magical, but she didn't know about it. And how did she come to know? And what happened? Don't you want to know? Yes, me too. Let's continue and see what happens in the story. Next day, quite early, a little old woman came knocking at the kitchen door. So an old woman, a small and little old woman, came knocking at the kitchen door, and that too very early in the morning. Phillpippa was sweeping around the royal larder. We all know that Phillpippa was a kitchen maid and she had lots of work to do in the kitchen. So early in the morning, she was sweeping the kitchen floor near the royal larder. Larder is a place where palaces and big houses store their grains and grocery. She unfastened the door. Unfastened means she opened the lock of the door and then she opened the door for the old woman who was knocking on the door. "Good morning to you, miss," said the little old woman. "May I ask, what are you doing with my broom?" What did the old woman say to Phillpippa? Very good, because she had visited in the morning, so she greeted Phillpippa by saying, "Good morning to you, miss." And then she asked that, "What are you doing with my broom? How did you get my broom and why are you using my broom?" This is what she meant to say. "Your broom?" cried the astonished Phillpippa. "Why, I bought it myself from the market yesterday." So Phillpippa said that how can it be your broom? She was so surprised and she was so amazed, astonished, right, that I have bought it myself from the market. I paid for this broom. I did not take your broom. Then how come it is your broom? "So you may have," replied the old woman angrily. "But I tell you, it's my broom, just the same." So the old woman was angry and she said, Oh, you may have given money for the broom and you must have bought it, but I don't care. It is still my broom. Just the same means still it is my broom. Well, and what about me? The broom asked suddenly in a little high, squeaky voice. So when the old woman and Phillpippa were arguing about the broom, what happened? The broom spoke. Yes, yes, the broom. It spoke in a little high, squeaky voice. What did it say? It said, well, what about me? Meaning, you both are talking, somebody should ask me also. I am also here. Why nobody is asking me? Phillpippa was so surprised that she let go of the broom handle with a jerk. So when she heard the broom talking, she left the broom handle in a very swift movement. With a jerk means quickly she left the handle. Anybody would be surprised, correct? If the broom starts talking, we will all run away thinking what is happening. So the same way, Phillpippa was also amazed that what is this? And in shock, she left the handle of the broom. It didn't fall over, but stood up all by itself in the middle of the floor. So when Phillpippa left it with a swift movement, what happened? The broom did not fall down. Yes, usually when we are holding a thing and we just let it go, what will happen? Yes, it will fall down. But the broom did not fall. It stood there straight in the middle of the floor, supporting itself because it was magical. Come home at once, cackled the witch. How dare you run away like that? What did the witch say? She said to the broom, she ordered the broom, come home at once, come home quickly with me, cackled the witch. Cackle is very high, wicked laughter. Like witches laugh, the same way. How dare you run away like that? Meaning, how did you run away like that? You should have stayed there in my house. You ran away yourself, piped the broom. You horrid old woman. I am quite happy where I am. Thank you. So what did the broom say? It piped. Piped means it had a very high, squeaky voice. So it seemed that if the sound is coming out of a pipe, so thin, so shrill voice it was. It said to the witch that you go away from here, you run away. You horrid old woman, you bad woman, you horrible woman. I am quite happy where I am. It was quite happy to be in the palace. It wanted to be with Phillpippa, so it did not want to go anywhere. Oh, are you? Cried the witch. We'll soon see who is the master here. Then the witch angrily said, oh, are you happy here? Is it? Is that the reason you don't want to come with me? Then wait, I'll show you that I am your master. You have to obey me. You have to listen to me. Oh, shall we indeed? Retorted the broom, and it shook all over with rage. So the witch and the broom are fighting. Now the broom answered back angrily. Retorted is answering back angrily, "That shall we indeed, that you are my master and I should listen to you. Is that it?" And it shook all over with rage. Rage means anger, so the broom was shaking. "Go away at once," it squeaked, "or I'll sweep you out." Because the broom was so angry and shaking with rage that it told the witch that you go away at once, immediately get out of the palace, or else what it will do? It will sweep it out. Right, the broom sweeps, so it will sweep the witch out. "I don't think you should do that," said Phillpippa, beginning to feel quite alarmed. Yes, we know Phillpippa is very good. She is a very good natured girl. She thinks about everybody. She does not like to hurt anybody. So what did she advise the broom? She said that you should not do like that. You should not sweep the witch out of the palace. She was quite alarmed, shocked to hear that. She was quite alarmed, means she was shocked to see the broom and witch fighting like this, and the broom threatening the witch. However, no sooner had she spoken than the broom began sweeping as hard as it could go. So as soon as Phillpippa said that no, don't do like this, don't tell the witch like this, but the broom did not listen. What did the broom do? Well done! The broom began sweeping the witch out of the palace as hard as it could go, meaning with all its strength. It began to push the witch out of the palace. Out of the royal kitchen, it swept the old woman. So as you can see, it is sweeping the old woman out of the royal kitchen and across the courtyard, so that she had to pick up her long dress and run. So after sweeping her out of the kitchen, it began sweeping her across the courtyard. Yes, the space which we have outside our house is called a courtyard. The palaces also have big courtyards. And the witch was running so fast and she was so scared of the broom that she had to pick up her long dress and run. Otherwise, she will fall down. Swish, swish, swish. And the broom made the sound swish, swish, swish while sweeping the witch out. Over the bridge ran the witch with the broom close at her heels. So the broom kept on sweeping her out of the kitchen, across the courtyard, and now over the bridge. And the witch ran and ran with the broom close at her heels, meaning it was so near to her. And then, all of a sudden, the broom was back again in Phillpippa's hand, as if nothing at all happened. So what happened? Once it swept the witch out, it suddenly came back in Phillpippa's hand, as if by magic, and as if nothing at all happened. It was so normal. And as for the little old woman, she was nowhere to be seen. And the old woman, meaning the old witch, was nowhere to be seen. She had ran and disappeared. Well, if that isn't the strangest thing, thought Phillpippa. But she never breathed a word about it to anybody. Shh. Yes, so what did Phillipippa think about all this? She thought it was very strange. Yes, it was so different. And she never told about this incident to anybody. She didn't tell anybody that she has a magic broom or she saw a witch fighting with the magic broom and how the broom swept the witch away. Oh, I wish even I had something magical like Phillipippa. Won't it be very amazing? Yes, true. I have enjoyed reading the story so much. I hope you have done too. Please read the story from the beginning till the end and learn the new words which you have read and heard in the story. It will help you with your vocabulary. Until the next class, where we are going to do another fun lesson. Thank you to all and bye.